Welcome back to the Good Tymez Show, everybody. I have my good friend Valery Ortiz on the line.
Welcome to the show.
Thank you.
How do you do, Miss Lady?
Great. Life is good. I honestly can't complain.
That's good. Now, I honestly have to say I am a huge fan of yours. Now, I've watched you on South of Nowhere. I've watched you on Date Movie. You played on Melissa and Joey, which was another show that I watched. And you're also in Diary of a Single Mom. Now, starting from South of Nowhere, because I really did love that show, you played Madison. Do people kind of, get a bad perception of you? Because on Madison, I have to say, you were a bit harsh at times to Spencer and Ashley and Aiden. Do you still get judged off of that show or not really?
You know, the funniest thing about that was that I thought, okay, maybe I would get just negative feedback or whatever, but the fans have been amazing. Like, I've, gotten recognized for South once in a while, and it's just everybody just has been able to distinguish that was a character I was acting, and has embraced me as Valery Ortiz in a completely different way, even though, of course, they weren't too happy with some of the things that Madison said or did. So I was so happy about that, because a lot of times it's not easy to, kind of think of people in two different ways, but the fans, oh my God, they're the best.
That's true, because sometimes as fans it's hard for us to separate actor and real life, so I was just wondering.
Yeah, no, I got pretty lucky, I feel like, because nobody made me feel horrible for doing that character.
Now, what age did you start? This is her co-host Jada Great. Now, what age did you start acting?
You know what's funny? It depends, because I feel like if you're talking about like professional out here in Los Angeles acting, I moved out here in 2004 and started professionally doing stuff when I was like 19, 20. But I mean, I lived in Florida, and I was in live shows, they did commercials and things growing up. So I mean, I've kind of been doing it all my life, and when I was a kid, my brother had the video camera, and we would really entertain ourselves like all day, every day. But as far as like credits on my resume and things you'd probably recognize me from, would be more in my 20s.
Okay. Now, you're now on the hit show, Hit the Floor, which comes on VH1 Monday nights. Now, how did that role actually come about?
I just had an audition for it. What was interesting or different about auditioning for Raquel was that you had to have a dance, you have to choreograph something, and they gave you kind of some songs to choose from, plus the sides, meaning plus the script, the scenes that you had to do for the audition. So that was interesting, just because, if you kind of didn't do as good in one, you kind of lost your chance. So it wasn't easy, and then I kind of had to keep redoing a new dance and adding a little bit more things, technical things for it. And one of the actual dancers on our show, Katrina Norman, she is amazing, and she actually helped me with my audition as far as the dancing came about. But I went in there about 3 or 4 times before I actually found out I got it. And it was so cool, though, because one of the auditions, Taylor Page and Catherine Bayless, like, we literally went right after each other. So we kind of recognized each other from the audition room, and just, it's kind of hard, because in an audition room, you don't always, talk and chit-chat, but these girls, I felt a good vibe from them. So, now we just have that story to tell, like, oh my God, like, we came in after each other and bonded in the lobby, kind of.
That's good. Now, what is it to come of the show? Now, I know it hasn't gotten far, but I'm really interested to see how this is gonna go, because I'm already hooked into it on the 3rd episode that's coming up. So how much crazier does it get? And I know you play, you have a 4-year-old son in the show.
Right.
How much more crazier is it gonna get?
Oh my gosh, you have no idea. I mean, the script alone and all the craziness that happens and the mystery, you know, who is Mia and what is Yelena's deal, what is happening with Raquel and the baby daddy, and then the, you know, I'm your daddy bomb that was thrown.
Oh, yeah.
There's so many elements already that kind of, like you said, already get you hooked, and it has just begun. And not to mention, there's a new dance every episode, so that's a cool element to look forward to. Michael Rooney kicked butt doing those dances, and our dancers are just
well, I have to say that I believe that the fans are really enjoying it, because on the last episode when you sprayed champagne on your baby daddy, everyone on Twitter was like, woo!
I know, finally!
Yeah, now I gotta say, as a guy, Princess, she got me to watch the show. And as a guy, you know, because guys look at stuff like, that's a girl show, I'm not gonna watch it. So I did watch it with her.
I made us watch it in the studio.
Yeah, and I gotta say, like, yeah, he is a jerk. Like, he was foul. So when you did hit him with the champagne, and, you know, it was like good, because, like, he just was bold.
I know. Oh, I think that it was such a great moment for Raquel, but at the same time, it's, you know, it's one of those things that she's like, oh crap, you know, he's not a good man, so this could only make him a little bit more heated, and who knows what he's going to do, but yeah, it was such a victory.
Now, is the writers writing this from a true place, or is this all kind of like just made up? Because it seems like they're pulling this from like true experiences.
Story,
Who knows? We're going to have to ask them that, but I'll tell you what, I mean, it's all, like, it's written so well. All the characters, too, are developed, like, right away. James LaRosa was our creator, and, or is our creator. And that was one of the things that I was really intrigued about when I first read the pilot episode, because I was like, wow, like, every character is really developed, and you kind of already see the world that they're living in as you're introduced to them. So, who knows? We're going to have to ask him that. Be like,
Okay.
You don't have to say any names, but...
Okay. Now, this airs every Monday, right, on VH1?
Right, every Monday, 9 p.m. on VH1.
That's good. That's good. Now you're also in another TV show called Diary of a Single Mom. They were actually nominated for Best Indie Soap Opera in 2009. You guys won an award. Now, how's that show going as well?
Well, that was actually a web series I did, and I actually did it with Robert Townsend. He was the creator of it, and what was cool about that was I met Robert Townsend on South of Nowhere. He directed a couple of our episodes, so it was pretty neat when I got to audition for Diary of a Single Mom that he was a part of the project. And you can still, I know the movie type version of it is on Netflix, but I believe you can still see it online at PIC.TV. But it was amazing. I loved my character on Diary of a Single Mom. She was just bold and instinctual, and she wasn't the best mom right away, but you know, she loved her children, and she had a lot of stuff going on. I worked with Monica Calhoun and Richard Roundtree and Billy D. Williams. Our cast was just so good, which is, for an actor, you know, just a blessing, just because you get to learn from these veterans. So it was so fun, and anything that Robert does, I want to be a part of. So
Now, could
I
there
think
be
a lot
another
of people
season?
really enjoyed it. I don't know. I mean, I doubt it. We did 3. So I feel like, you know, if something came of it again, it might, I don't know, maybe like a movie version, or who knows. But I mean, I would think that we were done.
Okay. Now, you know, I know you're doing Hit the Floor. Anything else that you're working on besides Hit the Floor?
Yes. I still host my show called American Latino TV. You can go to AmericanLatino.tv and find, you know, where it plays locally. But and I also, in the ABC Family Lounge, as a host as well. I just interviewed a few stars for a new movie coming out very soon. And I have some films in post. I did a film called Dumbbells and another one called Too Dead to Kill, and they're in post right now. And I did another web series, actually with a lot of South of Nowhere girls, called Cowgirl Up, and it's their season 2, but I just joined the cast. So that's really fun for all the South fans, just because they'll get to see a lot of us work together, which is so fun. And that's about it right now. I've been working on some writing, and it's just all happening.
That's beautiful. That is beautiful, beautiful,
That
beautiful.
is beautiful.
Now, I read somewhere that you did a episode of you with 2.5 Men.
Right.
How was it working with Charlie Sheen?
You know, so many people ask me that, and it was so cool. Like, really, honestly, chill. Nothing weird. I feel like people expect, I don't know, to hear some crazy story, but luckily, I mean, it was just so fun. And the episode I was in just had this really bomb cast. And you know what the coolest thing about that experience was their table read. Like, before you film, everybody kind of goes around this table and you get together and you read the episode out loud. And I've never been around a group of people who have, and you know, the producers and director and everybody, and the cast, to really thoroughly enjoy it and like laughing out loud at like the stuff. So that was really a trip, because I was like, this is awesome. It's scary to go into a show that's already been developed, and you know they have their family, you know, when you guest star. So everybody was so warm and fun, and it was all cool.
That's dope.
On the news, and you're like, oh crap.
So y'all never went and the whole cast never went and trashed the bar with Charlie Sheen?
No, it's all good. Luckily, my experience was.
Well, that is so great. That is great. So it's great to have you on the Good Tymez Show. Make sure you guys check out Hit the Floor. It airs every Monday on VH1, so check your local listings to see the time it airs. We thank you so much for giving us the time and showing us love.
Absolutely. Salutes and success on everything.
Thank you guys too. I so appreciate this. Thank you.
All right, we'll be right back on the Good Tymez Show.
'Cause I had some issues.
Wow. Back at you. Bad girl.
Is it bad that I never made up? No, I never did. But I shouldn't have had to be that girl. I prove it to you. Can't promise that I'll be good to you. 'Cause I had some issues. I won't commit. Not having it, but at least I can admit that I'll be bad enough to you.
From line to chains.
Yeah, I'll be good in bed, but I'll be bad to you. Bad.
Word.
I never made up.
I think you gifted too, baby.
But I shouldn't have.
Yeah. Hold up. Bad girls ain't no good. And the good girls ain't no fun. Look.
And the bad girls want a real.
Cause real is just one. So it seems that we caught up in the wrong thing. Got a thing for a queen who know when to lead. You got
a thing for a king, but you want a king.
Seems like the ones who wrong never got a ring. And I can see that you're yeah, in a literal sense. I mean a physical sense. I mean a ups. Wait, baby, give me a second. I need a minute to bend. I'm only telling you that. I heard you. And I'm telling you, I can believe that. Not the type of fella that y'all be getting jealous, but we talking about game while they got the lead pass. We at that bed, floor, couch, hold up.
Loud, pat, boy, roll up.
You know what? What's up?
What's up?
Forget it, cause all the bad girls always unapologetic.
Is it bad that I never made up? No, I never did. But I shouldn't have had to be that girl. I prove it to you. Can't promise that I'll be good to you. 'Cause I had some issues. I won't commit. Not having it, but at least I can admit that I'll be bad enough to you. Yeah, I'll be good.
Hold up.
But I'll be bad to you.
She hurt feelings, she ain't wrong. She work hard, she play harder. Got a smart mouth, like the speed fly. She don't catch feelings, she's too busy catching G5. She no saint, Saint Laurent, gon' blaze out. Take make the wheel jive. And Rihanna got these women in they Rivers Island. I'm just trying to take a dip, yeah. Never deterred with bullshit, yeah. Never concerned, she's trying to live it out. No more sucker for love, she probably ducking because you try to follow your gut feeling, you get lost. Some issues, yeah, and I noticed it. You got the coldest cortisone, but warmer skin. You froze with it. You tryna play Sub-Zero, I be Scorpion. Get over here today, smelling like Jean Paul. Got the 8. Got about 3 friends, she don't even tweet them. And on IG, but she follow Kitty. And we at that bed, floor, couch, hold out.
Loud, pat, boy, roll up.
You know what? What's up?
What's up?
Forget it. All these bad bitches always uninvited.
Is it bad that I never made up? No, I never did. But I should know how to fuck up it. That girl, I'll prove it to you. Can't promise that I'll be good to you, 'cause I had some issues. I won't commit, not having it, but at least I can admit that I'll be bad enough to you. Yeah, I'll be good in bed, but I'll be bad to you.